You got to do DJ or band? Are you thinking about all this stuff?
Yeah, I think we're live music kind of people, you know? So,
I've seen you perform. You have to.
Love, football, and sparkle. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are serving it all. First up, Kelce stirs laughs by saying wedding planning with Taylor is easier than facing NFL defenses.
That one's going to be easy. I just got to figure out if I win a football game first.
Yeah, you got to do one of that.
And then Taylor herself gears up for a glam return to the Graham Norton Show, perfectly timed with her Life of a Showgirl album release. Next, insiders reveal she doesn't want their wedding to be a one-woman show, insisting it's a true partnership. Meanwhile, fans are freaking out over her cozy, glittery merch drop, snapping up limited cardigans like it's a Swiftie Black Friday. Taylor's songs crash the Summer I Turned Pretty finale, wrecking hearts all over again. And finally, eagle-eyed fans notice her absence from Patrick Mahomes' birthday video, sparking playful speculation. Travis casually hops on his podcast with his brother Jason and Jimmy Fallon sitting in, and instead of stressing about his stats, he's comparing his wedding with Taylor Swift to football games. And get this, he basically says tying the knot is the easy part. Imagine getting roasted on Twitter for dropping passes and then laughing it off like, yeah, but planning a wedding with the biggest pop star on earth? Piece of cake. That's some peak Kelce confidence right there. Insiders say the guy's mindset is crystal clear. Win a game first, then deal with flower arrangements and seating charts later. Which, honestly, fair enough. Chiefs fans may not be amused, but let's be real. Between dodging linebackers and dodging Aunt Karen's opinions about the wedding menu, the man clearly thinks the NFL is the harder gig.
That one's going to be easy. I just got to figure out if I win a football game first.
Yeah, you got to do one of that.
The wedding planning will be easy compared to trying to figure out how to fucking catch a goddamn football.
And apparently, he and Taylor are leaning toward live music instead of a DJ at the reception. Like, duh. Can you imagine a playlist fighting for space when Taylor's entire discography exists? No DJ wants that smoke.
You got to do DJ or band? Are you thinking about all this stuff?
Yeah, I think we're live music kind of people, you know? So,
I've seen you perform. You have to.
Now here's the kicker. While Swifties are daydreaming about the big white dress moment, Travis has been getting clowned online not just for the losses, but also for what he wore to a party with Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, the internet really said, forget your 2 receptions, let's drag that outfit too. Tough crowd. But then again, when you're engaged to Taylor Swift, every move gets a microscope shoved in your face. The engagement itself was basically a real-life rom-com ending. 2 years of dating, summer of 2023 sparks flying, and then last month he drops to one knee in a rose-filled garden that looks straight out of a Pinterest board explosion. Social media lost its collective mind, and suddenly everyone became a wedding planner, predicting color schemes, honeymoon spots, and which ex-boyfriend will mysteriously drop an album that week. Which brings us neatly to Taylor herself. Taylor is gearing up for something way more glamorous than game tape, her big return to the Graham Norton Show. Yep, on October 3rd, she's hitting that iconic red couch right when her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, drops, and let's be real, the timing is chef's kiss. Who else but Taylor could casually crash the British primetime slot with Cillian Murphy and Lewis Capaldi in tow, while also dropping an album that'll probably break the internet before Graham even cracks his first joke. Insiders say the episode is stacked. Greta Lee, Jodie Turner-Smith, Domhnall Gleeson, and of course Lewis Capaldi ready to belt out heartbreak songs while everyone in the audience ugly cries. But you know the spotlight's glued to Taylor. Fans are already betting whether she'll actually perform or just keep it chatty, though history shows when Taylor shows up on Norton's couch, she usually leaves a guitar pick behind. This will be her 4th time owning that stage, and if past visits are anything to go by, expect a mix of witty banter, an outfit people will dissect frame by frame on TikTok, and at least one emotional performance that makes you question your entire dating history. Also, let's not ignore the engagement ring situation. You just know the cameras will zoom in on that rock faster than you can say Chiefs VIP suite. Sorry, Lewis, your power ballad might have competition from Taylor's left-hand Sparkle. And speaking of Sparkle, Taylor's making sure her wedding with Travis doesn't turn into the Taylor Swift show featuring background groom. Nope. Insiders say she's treating this whole thing like a team project. Think less Bridezilla and more co-CEO of Love Inc. Apparently, she's telling people she wants the day to be about both of them, not just her. which, honestly, is kind of refreshing considering she could easily headline her own wedding like it's the Eras Tour Bridal Edition. Travis, of course, is all in. He's hyped to be just as involved in picking the venue, food, and entertainment. Which probably means Taylor handles the 5-page Pinterest board and Travis just gets veto power on whether nachos belong on the catering list. Spoiler, he's voting yes. And because money is no issue, she's sitting on billionaire status while he's chilling with a cool $70 million, the phrase "no expense spared" might be the understatement of the century. There's already chatter that they could say "I do" at her Rhode Island mansion, which is basically a castle with ocean views. But don't expect drones or random fans parachuting in. Sources say the couple wants maximum privacy, NDAs for staff, and a security detail scarier than Belichick's glare. And while the wedding chatter has everyone imagining castles and NDAs, Taylor's already feeding her people the real goods. A merch drop so glittery it could probably blind you if you stare too long. Yep, she just dropped the Life of a Showgirl cardigan box set, and Swifties collectively smashed that add to cart button faster than Travis running a slant route. For $70, fans get a sparkly orange cardigan, a matching glitter box stamped with her initials, and the album CD itself, because of course she's making sure we have both fashion and tunes locked in. Naturally, she teased the set on Instagram like it was no big deal, just another day of casually breaking the internet. Her team hyped it as the glitziest cardigan yet, which, let's be honest, is saying something given Taylor's cardigan legacy. This isn't your grandma's knitwear, it's basically autumn wrapped in sequins. Fans didn't just buy it, they lost their collective minds. Some were screaming in all caps about how perfect it was. Others were counting the O's in their "so pretty" comments like it was a new math equation. One even admitted they'd never bought anything so fast in their life, which feels like a fair reaction when you realize this thing's only available for 48 hours. Limited edition panic is real, people. And the sparkle? That's what really sold it. One fan said the glitter alone was an instant purchase. Another declared, "The sparkle? Are you kidding?" as if Taylor personally walked into their house and threw confetti in their face. The orange color got plenty of love too, fans calling it pumpkin vibes, perfect for spooky season and basically confirming it's the official Swiftie uniform for October. Oh, and just to make things sweeter, insiders are buzzing that the Life of a Showgirl album itself will pack 12 tracks, with a collab featuring Sabrina Carpenter on the title song. Translation? By the time the cardigan ships, fans will already be curled up in it, sipping pumpkin spice and sobbing into their glitter box while streaming the album on repeat. And while Swifties are busy maxing out their credit cards on glitter cardigans, Amazon decided to casually set the internet on fire with the Summer I Turned Pretty finale. And of course, Taylor's music was right there stealing the show like it had a SAG card. The finale dropped September 17th, and fans were already drowning in love triangle chaos when the streaming gods hit them with a surprise. The series is getting a full-blown movie. Yep, Belly, Conrad, and Jeremiah are about to go cinematic, and Taylor Swift's soundtrack might just follow them onto the big screen. But let's talk about the real jaw-dropper. The episode slid in Dress from Reputation and Out of the Woods, Taylor's version from 1989. Cue Swifties falling apart on social media like someone just spoiled their Starbucks order. People were declaring Dress was the perfect pick for that scene. Like, so perfect, it basically wrote fan fiction by itself. Meanwhile, Out of the Woods had viewers ugly crying into their popcorn, wondering if love triangles should come with hazard warnings. The show has basically been Taylor-coded from day one. The author Jenny Han literally wrote the original books while blasting Fearless on repeat, which explains why every scene feels like it belongs in a music video montage. Since season 1, her team has handed over bangers like Last Kiss, Invisible String, Delicate, and Snow on the Beach. That's not just a soundtrack, that's a breakup survival kit. Insiders say getting permission for these tracks is like winning the Swiftie lottery, and fans know it. Every time the music kicks in, TikTok erupts with edits that could probably make you cry harder than the actual plot. And now, with Han herself stepping behind the camera for Season 3's 5th episode, she's not just writing the angst, she's directing it too. Basically, she's the quarterback, head coach, and water girl of this operation, making sure every emotional gut punch is perfectly timed with a Taylor lyric. And just when Swifties thought they'd recovered from Taylor soundtracking TV heartbreaks, the Chiefs went and dropped a birthday tribute for Patrick Mahomes that had everyone doing a double take. not because of who showed up, but who didn't. The man hit the big 3-0, and Kansas City rolled out the red carpet with a video that had more cameos than a Super Bowl halftime show. David Beckham showed up with his perfect hair. Peyton Manning tossed in a shout-out like he was calling an audible. Rob Riggle cracked jokes, and even a goat from the local zoo made the cut. Yep, an actual goat. Because nothing screams happy birthday QB1 like farm animals on film. But amid all that glitter and goat glory, fans immediately noticed Taylor Swift was MIA. Like, how do you have Travis Kelce's fiancée, aka the unofficial First Lady of Chiefs Kingdom, skip the montage? Some people were cooking conspiracy theories hotter than Andy Reid's post-game cheeseburger. Others were more chill, pointing out Taylor was very much part of the real celebrations. Just nights before, she and Travis hit up Mahomes' own steakhouse for a private birthday dinner with Patrick, Brittany, and country star Kane Brown. So no drama here. Taylor was clearly at the party, just not in the highlight reel. Insiders whisper the Chiefs media team probably had this video in the can before the dinner even happened. Or maybe they just couldn't squeeze her in between the zoo goat and Eric Stone Street. Timing, people. Sometimes the edit room plays dirty. Either way, it's not like Taylor's getting benched from Mahomes' inner circle. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.